With today's interconnected apps, security and privacy is on the forefront of people's minds, especially with several noticeable breaches. Even oversharing with non-breaches can be a security issue. Security concerns can come from all different types of places, from bad actors like digital thieves and hackers, etc., to the overreach of different government organizations. Different governments have requested to downright require reducing security measures and or having backdoors put in so that they can access private and encrypted information. John Barlow is quoted as saying, "Relying on the government to protect your privacy is like asking a peeping Tom to install your window blinds." Security and privacy have to be weighed both with and against the need to share information. Consider someone who's planning a vacation. How helpful would it be to have an app that knows and can share information between hotels, airlines, rental cars, etc., to make booking your vacation that much easier? On the other hand, how many points of risk are there for your personal financial information in that sharing of data? How important is security and privacy on sites like social media? What does a breach on one of those sites mean to you? Think about someone who's hiding from a stalker. But if they were able to access your photo metadata, they might be able to determine where photos were taken and therefore where that person is, putting them at risk. Cloud computing adds an additional layer of complexity because now all of your data is outside of your organization and you have to trust another organization with that information and that their security is good enough. Not only that, but you have to trust the security between you and them. Many companies are moving to the cloud to save on costs, but don't think about security and what a breach or loss of data would mean. Additionally, there have been several recent stories of companies claiming end-to-end encryption, and or that even they couldn't read your data that was stored on their servers because it was encrypted. Unfortunately, the reason those stories have been in the media recently is because they were not true. Now, this isn't to say that none of those claims are true and that not every company is lying about it. But it's hard to verify when all you have to do is trust the company who's saying it, and you can't verify it for yourself. The next thing you should look at as a potential issue is the Internet of Things, or IoT. This is where everything's connected. Well, no scarier words have ever been uttered if you understand that risk to security. There's an old joke about a technologist, someone who always has to have the latest and greatest of everything, and how their whole house is connected via their phone, their TV, their DVD player, their lights. Everything's all connected. In comparison, next door lived a developer, and the most advanced equipment was their microwave, and they kept a shotgun beside it, just in case. As developers, wherever in the process we fall, we understand the potential problems interconnected items can be. This is because the Internet of Things devices are particularly vulnerable to network attacks such as data thefts, phishing attacks, spoofing, and even the denial of service or DDoS style attacks. More time and resources given to adding features, but not enough to security. And this all goes back to the dilemma of software design. That is, think about how much time and effort is put into making a really cheap Bluetooth-enabled light bulb versus a secure one which no one could afford.